We got barred off a golf course because my mate was shitting in the bunkers. Yeah. I got grounded last week. 31 years old.
You want to write the theme tune, sing the theme tune?
Have you heard about my showers? It's not Victorian England. I am who I am.
I'm so glad you found stand-up because I actually think you might have killed a few people by now. What have you been up to today?
Oh, slick. All right, Parkinson. Jesus Christ. I didn't know it was the Jonathan Ross show.
I pronounced all my vowels and consonants then, I'll have you know.
Sake, fucking Frost Nix in here. What have you done today? Fucking, why are we doing this again? Fucking hell. Unenthusiastic was that?
What do you want me to redo it, reset and do it with more energy?
Yeah, just ask him with a bit of enthusiasm.
What have you done today, lad? How was that?
We need an edit point. I need an easy edit point.
Christ. Ask me again better.
He's going to do this throughout the episode. We're going to have a blooper reel.
What have you been up
to? Oh, shite that.
Fuck's sake.
Fucking hell, that was too enthusiastic, that.
Don't have your soup in shot. Continuity. Think of the continuity.
Mate, I want to get a sponsor deal, all right?
Have your leaking potato here, lad.
What is your super choice?
Tomato, mate.
So cream and tomato, just
yeah, straight down the line, mate.
Is that the only fruit?
Anything else is Tory.
Cream of like chicken.
Yeah,
Tory.
That's what I seriously, right? I only used to eat chicken soup and yogurt
together.
As a kid, I couldn't have. I had like an eating disorder. Seriously, all I'd eat was chicken soup and yogurt to a point where my mum, she rang round all the family because I had a chip. The first time I had a chip.
He's taken his first steps.
Yeah,
Jamie, you're not going to believe it, Mum. Yeah. Jamie's had his first chip.
I'm just like, oh, maybe he was.
I'll be honest, Jamie, it's done wonders for your healthy glow.
I know, yeah. That's what
glowing, lad.
I know. I wish I had an eating disorder now, but because I was like 17 before I started cheese, like 20s before I had mushrooms and stuff. I was a really weird fucking eater. As I've mentioned on other podcasts, my nickname was Mashmong at school.
Did you have to eat everything sort of mushed up? Was that
No. So I was scared of mashed potato. I had a proper weird, what's the word, affliction with it?
Phobia?
Yeah, like phobia. So if mash was served...
Some people's is gaze. Mash.
So when it was served in primary school, I used to have my own table to sit on. And because my grandma's had dinner later, she went, you can't let him near mash.
She was abusing her power.
Yeah. So I just got my own little seat in that. But then...
He sits at a smacker table.
Yeah, but
what are you here for? Oh, just because I don't like mash.
But then Craig Pearson, he came over and he had loads of mash in his mouth and he was like, "Ugh."
Just deliberately to you because of your rep.
And I'd throw up.
Fuck off,
but
really?
To the point where people used to say mash, and if they said mash enough times, I'd throw up, like Pavlov's dog. Do you know what I mean?
So phobias come from somewhere, right? There's something in your youth that has led to that. Yeah. Like we've talked about it on this podcast, my only like phobia is ghost trains. Just because I went on a fucking really scary one as a kid and it fucks me up now.
You dress like you run the ghost train.
Full fucking carny mode, lad. Gonna get some pussy on the waltzes, me.
Jesus Christ. That's pathetic.
Scream if you want to go faster.
Do you not like me style, lad?
What? I like the style, just not on you.
Aaron
could probably pull that off.
Thanks, mate.
I'm trying to. We're spending so much time together. I'm trying to like.
I think you suit like a navy polo neck with one stripe across the middle. It's like really bad dad sort of tackle.
You suit a golfer's attire.
I know, not even a golf.
To be honest,
I think you'd make a really average dad.
Do you reckon? That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Yeah, just a really friendly guy, but you can't pull that off.
Well, I disagree. I think I'm...
Oh, you do you. I'm hardly a fashionista myself. Top barely fits and I refuse to buy another one. It's motivation to lose weight.
So what's led to the mash fear is what I want to know. What was the primary incident with mash? Surely
I don't know.
Traumatized
I think it's just the thought of the texture. I think because my gran used to let me get away with murder, I was just like, I want chicken soup or I want a yogurt. That's all I want. And because it was just ingrained in me, I'm not trying anything new.
Hang on. You had the option of fucking anything because your gran let you get away with murder, and you were like, "I want a petit filou, lad.
Just
run me my petit filou."
Just because I was scared. I was really, really scared kid. I didn't want to try anything new. Do you know what I mean? Like even to the point where if I was at my gran's house and my cousins were coming round, I'd hide under the couch.
Oh really?
Because I was scared. Like my cousins all looked the same. Like they all had a similar look and sort of an evil vibe.
And they're not. They were normal people.
They turned out sound, yeah, but it was just like Village of the Damned sort of thing. So I was just a dead nervous kid. I trying new things. My mum to try and get me out of out of Michelle. Maybe Michelle being my auntie. Shagging her in a big bath of mash.
Is that how you got over it?
Yeah.
A big bath of mash should just sit on top of it.
So to gain more confidence, she wanted me to go football training with my mate. My mate was like a really good footballer, played for like United youth team and all that kind of stuff. And I was so nervous. He said like, you can't have any drinks or I'm doing just a jog around the gym. And I pissed my pants because I'm that nervous. And there's a big puddle on the floor, and the coach was like, "Right, who's had a drink here? Who's had a drink?" And I've just got fucking stained jogging bottoms.
How old were you?
Oh, 8.
19.
So I just went, it's me. I've had an accident, and me mate's stepdad said, "I've got some spare shorts." I went, No, it's all right. And I stayed playing and covered in my own piss.
You just rocked your own piss. Was that because you were so scared of things new? You didn't want to.
I just didn't want to make a big deal of it, even though I've probably made a bigger deal.
Yeah, but just running around smelling the piss. But no one marked you.
Yeah, no, well, I got stuck in net, because I look like a spaz and that. And got chucked in net. And here's a good friendship thing. My mate missed a penalty on purpose, sort of saved it. So Joel, he had a penalty. And he just tapped it at me.
Did it matter to the game, that penalty?
Yeah,
penalty, yeah.
So I was a bit of a hero. No one was lifting me up on the shoulders in that case.
No, because you get covered in piss.
Yeah, because
I've had that before. I scored one goal in footy. Sorry, that's just the way you said drenched in urine. I scored a goal in footy in school once, and fucking that was it. I was a hero.
At dinner time.
No, it was in PE, so it was like a tournament.
Oh,
he had five-a-side on tournaments, and I was just a fucking.
Yeah.
What I'd do is I'd go in defence and just chat to the goalkeeper and just move out the way when all the good kids came with the footy. And then just something happened where the ball ended up with me. It was just me on with the keeper. I panicked and just booted it, and I got it in, and the crowd went wild. I think if they could have lifted me up, they fucking would have.
Yeah, man.
Do you ever go and play footy with somebody new, like your mates? And for the first 10 minutes, they pass to you. And then after about, 10, 15 minutes, you just start to get the ball a bit less because they fucking come to the conclusion. You've got no idea what you're doing. Yeah. I told you a story, didn't I, when I had a fucking argument with a guy on holiday in Portugal.
Oh,
yeah. Because he was taking it so serious. We were in a family hotel in Portugal and I didn't score. And he was like, fuck's sake. I was like, do you want to wind your fucking neck in? We're in a there's an 8-year-old on our team, lad. It's not this deep, is it?
It's all they've got, though, those people.
Yeah.
Five-a-side football is everything, lad. Let them have it.
Sunday
Rob
Thomas is like that, isn't he?
Why? What's Rob Thomas like?
Just a rat. No, he's just meant to be dead intense with footy, isn't he? And that thinks he wins everything.
I can't play it, me. I'm genuinely that 2 left feet.
Did you play much sports?
What?
Did you play much sports?
I played rugby. Oh, listen to this, right? So my uncle played for the first team for this local rugby club. But he was part of their legendary team. Joe, they went on to win some amateur trophy at Twickenham and stuff. Yeah, Joe, proper against the odds, and you still see that
photo of him in the club.
Yeah, photo in the club. So he's like a legend there. And he was going out with my auntie at the time. So
Michelle.
No. No one gets Michelle but me. So I got, fucking encouraged to play that because my cousin, who's the same age as me, played on the same team as well. So I just got in the team. And I didn't know the rules of rugby. So I thought we're getting picked up for our training session. But it was like a game. We only had like 15 players. So
so a legit game first.
Yeah, so you
playing.
just played. I was told it was a training session. Yeah. I think everyone thought if it was a game, I'd just shit out of it because I was dead nervous. So
his pants in the bus and that.
I turn up, right? I don't know how to play the game. And we were like Renford rejects. We just got beat like 8-0 every fucking game.
What a fucking show, lad.
Absolutely fucking horrific. So I played with the season, got played with the season because he scored one try. He was our top scorer. And we scored a try. We got beat like 96-7. I'm like fucking ballooning about because we got a try. Absolutely pathetic team. But, good. There was a good bunch of lads and that. We were just all shit. On our debut game, we're getting absolutely battered off this team called Broughton Park. And they were like, a good team. And they had this lad on there. It was under 11s, or under 12s or something. And they had Jonah Lomu on the wing. This fucking unit, mate. He was about 15 stone, just buccaneering down the wing.
When you say 15 stone, are we talking like my shape or built?
No,
like
built.
Like muscle.
Oh, mate. It was... All our team just... When he was running, all our team just didn't even attempt to tackle. I just went, yeah, you can just fucking go through.
I'm not getting hit by that.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So I went, this is my moment to shine. So I braced myself and he's hurtling towards me, right? And I was hard to believe now, but like an anemic kid. I was dead small, really, really.
Like nothing but yogurt. We could have guessed.
I know, you could.
I met you years ago and I couldn't believe that.
Yeah,
I kind of saw.
Yeah, you could see me fucking ribs, all that. I was.
Did your head fit you then?
Proper skin, yeah.
He actually kind of did, yeah.
Yeah. I suited it. I peaked at 11, mate. Puberty was horrific for me. So I'm bracing myself, right? And I just thought, fuck it. If I'm going down, this is my time to shine. We're already 70-0 down, but someone needs to fucking teach this cunt a lesson. So he's running towards me, right? And I ran, fucking star jumped on him. And he carried me on the ball for a try. Scored a fucking try with me, lad. He picked me up in one hand and carried me. He was about 12. Scored a try with me, but I got man of the match for trying. They give like a fucking
bravest
div kid. Yeah. Div kid, like most improved and that.
That was the only sport I ever give a go properly was like rugby, just because like all my mates went and that, and obviously it kind of suits fat kids. Because you just you just use your weight.
Was you a fat kid?
Yeah, I've always been fat.
You've got fat kid energy.
Yeah,
in a good way though.
Just give me approval, lad. That's all I want.
I like fat kid energy. I wish I was fat as a kid.
This shirt just screams fat kid energy.
I wish it because now I still see myself as skinny. It's ridiculous.
Do you? Yeah.
I've got proper.
That was such a fucking. That was so hanging.
Was it?
Really?
I swear down. I've got I've
got
like the opposite of body dysmorphia. Joe, when skinny kids see themselves as fat and go bulimic,
do you think you're perfect?
I see myself as really in shape, so I'll treat myself to free takeaways today.
You've earned it, yeah.
So, I woke up at 2:30 today because I was in the casino till 6. Got up at 2:30 because I had you're getting picked up at 4, and I just had an Easter egg and a coffee. Watched EastEnders and came out.
Can I ask you, what is it with soaps, lad? I don't know if you've been asked this before, but I'd never understood the appeal to them.
Well, it's the same. I love EastEnders. I don't watch the others. I'm just an EastEnders stan.
How long have you been like
EastEnders?
EastEnders.
How many?
Cancel that one, it.
How many years on the bounce have you kept up to date?
Well,
Do you miss episodes?
No, so I've got a very particular routine about it, right? So I'm glad you asked. Right. So, where do I begin? My favourite ever storyline was Who Shot Phil? Right?
can't even remember.
2001.
I think I tuned out at that.
So 2001. You're like 27.
Yeah.
Someone shot Phil Mitchell. Yeah.
He's like 6 years old. And that was on.
So I was 10, but thanks for the 27 shout. That's my
How old are you now?
31.
Right.
But thanks for the 27
No
shout.
worries, man.
I like that. So I moved primary school in year 5 because my mum and my gran fell out over my dad's nose. So I had to move primary school because...
Just park the car. What was up with his nose?
Well, he had an operation on it, to help him breathe in that. Soft cunt. And he was still under sedation and stuff.
Yeah.
So when my mum phoned the hospital, to like see how he was like, oh, he's still under sedation. So when she dropped me off for school, her and my gran had made her because my gran was like, "Oh, how's Mark?" And she went, "Oh, he's still under." And before she could finish the sentence, my gran just flipped like, "Oh, you've never fucking loved him, blah blah blah." So I think there's always been a similar tension between my mum and my dad's mum.
Yeah.
So that was the straw that brought the camel's back.
The nose was just the fucking catalyst that set it off.
Yeah, so that was the buckaroo. So
Who
subsequent...
kept you away from mashed potato then?
Yeah.
When your nan was no longer...
Yeah. I can't watch people eat mash.
Still?
Yeah, I can't be in the same room as it. And sometimes my stepdad leaves a pan of mash in the kitchen because we're in a bit of a fucking passive-aggressive war. And he'll leave an unwashed pan of mash.
Superman has kryptonite.
Just as like fucking psychological warfare. But what I do is, because we share a chair, me and my stepdad.
Hold on.
It's sort of like a...
Is this the cause of the conflict?
No.
Just sits on his lap.
This is now. This is in real time.
This is in current times.
Because my stepdad doesn't live with us. He lives with his wife 5 doors down. But he comes to our house 5 while 9.
Like a bus lane.
Bus lane Dave, we call him. But he stays over at the weekends for the treat. So we both share the good chair. But I use it as the recliner function. The recliner that comes out the chair.
Yeah, using it to its ability, the best of its ability. Yeah.
Whereas he puts his legs on the table. So what I do every night, because I get in later, is I move the table like 2 inches so his little legs don't reach. But then he'll leave like pans of mash out. So we're just in a bit of a 3D chess battle.
Just speak to each other.
Yeah. But there's all a layer of passive aggression. You know what I mean? There's always that layer there, yeah. So
you were talking about EastEnders.
Yeah. So I moved primary school, and God, I'm getting a lot off my chest. I moved primary school, and Nicola, who I fancied, I had a bit of a public image change. I went from Jamie to Hutchie.
Okay.
In primary school.
Reinvented Were you still on the soup and frubes at this point?
No. I'd progressed to BNBN biscuits at that point as well.
I forgot they existed.
Yeah, my mum used to send me in with 2 BNBN biscuits at dinner, wrapped up in tin foil. No, not for break. For break time. So everyone else had lunchboxes. I just had like a fucking quick save bag with a bit of tin foil. Looked like a right fucking piker. I was a proper trampy little kid. But I loved it, mate. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, this girl fancied. She was a bit naughty and a bit mouth, and I was as well. And I thought, there's something there. I was trying to get an in with her, right? So I overheard her at dinner, talking about Who Shot Phil. So Who Shot Phil is a massive storyline, right? Even the cast didn't know Who Shot Phil.
It was that protective.
Yeah, it was that protective. No, in the end, he did.
Yeah, you don't say.
Is this the starter? Like, did they film multiple scenes with different people shooting him?
Yeah, so it was proper whodunit. Yeah. And it gripped the nation. I said, it was on the front page of the papers. It's on the front page like the Daily Mirror and all that.
Where did he get shot?
On his doorstep.
No, not like on his body.
His stomach. Yeah. Yeah, he fell down. He falls down the stairs and he lifts his head up in blurred vision. He hears the feet run away. But there were 6 people who could have done it. It was Dan Sullivan, Steve Owen, Lisa Shaw, Ian Beale, I think Mark Fowler, maybe.
I remember the last 3.
Yeah, so about 5 or 6 it could have been. And I overheard Nicola talking about EastEnders, right? So she's going, because I was a compulsive liar as well. So she said, oh yeah, who shot Phil? Do you know even the cast and crew, none of the actors know who shot Phil? And I went, I know who shot Phil. She said, no, you don't. I went, I know who shot Phil. And I said, my drama teacher. I said, I go to drama school. I didn't.
You don't say.
I told her I played for Bayern Munich as well. Bayern Munich under 9s or something, under 10s.
Did you pick that team because she wouldn't be able to turn up to training?
Yeah.
And catch it out?
Yeah. I think I had a Bayern Munich top on. Yeah, play for the under 10s, babe. Yeah. Couldn't get on the school team, but yeah, Bayern Munich. I'm more suited to the German game. I'm suited to the German style of play.
Why did you not show up to English? Oh, I was against Dynamo Kiev. Big game.
Frankfurt away, sorry. So I said, yeah, I know who shot Phil. Me drama teacher who didn't exist is a producer on EastEnders, and it's she went, who is it then? I went, well, you can't tell anyone. So I got a bit of, lying to get to know her, which, is a very respectable tactic.
It's a fool's game.
Yeah, well, I carried it on into me.
Do you remember who you guessed? Do you remember who you told her it was?
Ian Beale.
And who was it?
Well, people who are watching the drama channel, which I do, it's just got to the year 2000.
Hold on, there's a rerun channel.
Yeah. Oh my God, mate.
Do you watch classic EastEnders as well as current?
I prefer the classic.
You relive the classics?
I prefer the classic.
Got a nostalgic bone in you, have you?
Yeah, so the...
You're a fucking connoisseur.
Yeah, so listen to what I do, right? There's 2 episodes a day, 5 days a week, so 10 episodes a week. Back in the early 2000s, it just gone to 4 episodes a week in real time. So you could do 2.5 weeks in 1 week.
Okay.
So, do you know what I mean? You do a month every fortnight. So you can do a year every 12 weeks or so.
Because they're showing that many.
Yeah. But what I like to do, I can't just watch 1 episode of Classic EastEnders. I can't do it.
It's that good?
It's like Pringles. They're my Pringles, mate.
Pringles are your Pringles too, lad. Don't lie.
So what I have to do, I sometimes eat Pringles. So what I have to do is I have to just stop myself from watching it for a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, and then I can have a day of EastEnders. I got my little EastEnders mug. Watch classic EastEnders, and it's just got to the year 2000. So Lisa's just pregnant with Louise. Phil don't want anything to do with the baby. It's trying to.
It's like the worst busted song ever.
Been to the year 2000. Not much has changed, but Mark's still on the stall. So I don't want to give any spoilers for any of your fans that are out there. So if you don't want to know who shot Phil, any youngsters watching, pause it now. It was Lisa.
Really?
Yeah.
But did she get away with it?
Yeah. Oh, the way he reveals it as well. So it all builds up, and he's like, it gets released. Like he goes to the house of the person who shot him, and Phil goes, the thing is, I did see who shot me when they ran away. And Lisa went, oh, really? Who was it? And he just whispers in her ear, you.
Dun, 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 dun,
so in 3 months' time, well, 3 months' time, 3 months' time in real time, he'll get shot. and about 6 months' time, it'll get revealed.
See, that's what I hate.
Oh my,
the dragging out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
And then they drop little hints of it towards the end, so you're like, oh my god, I just want to know.
Cannot fucking wait, mate.
I moved in with my girlfriend's mum and dad during lockdown. And they watch Coronation Street, and there's a scene. Obviously, you don't fucking watch it, do you? But there was a storyline in that where this woman's boyfriend was abusing her, and no one believed her, and she really didn't know it was happening. Like, he was gaslighting the hell out of her, and that was still going on about 4 months after we'd moved into the house. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was still like, we went round for like fucking just for tea, and they had it on behind me, and he's still not been jailed yet. And you're like, for fuck's sake.
Maybe he's got the right idea then. Maybe watching it together, condensed, is the way to do it.
Well, it's like any series, do you know what I mean? I binge it all
Any
in one now.
like Breaking Bad, EastEnders.
Yeah, just all in one.
It is. I think that's better. It's all in one, watching it all together.
I do miss the unity of all coming together to watch a series. That's gone now.
There's too much choice.
It's a demand culture.
Yeah.
But everyone, it just felt like the whole nation was watching New Shot Phil at the same time.
It's like when like Twitter reacts to like fucking the Britain's Got Talent final. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Just, or like the footy's been on or some shit like that.
It was just great. It was just,
someone's getting cheated on, someone's getting murdered, someone's on drugs, someone's getting abused. That's every 4 stories.
It's just the saddest fucking, I can't abide it, mate.
I remember someone in EastEnders getting their head caved in with an ashtray, the fella from Spandau Ballet.
Yeah. No, he did the caving in.
Oh, did he kill his missus?
Yeah.
Excuse me, get it right.
So he killed Saskia, and him and Matthew covered the body. Matthew Rose, by the way, one of the underrated soap characters of all time. Joe Absalom, shout out. Made a brief appearance in The Bay.
What's The Bay?
Like a detective drama.
Did you only watch it because he was in it?
No.
I thought you were referring to Home and Away then.
No,
The Bay, don't they?
No. It was like a side part in it. So him and Matthew covered up, buried her in that. Fucking what happened? Some little kid finds the body a few months later, and Steve has this tactic of we both say each other did it, and then they can't blame any of us. And then Matthew goes off the rails. He crumbles. Matthew gets found guilty of manslaughter, and Steve gets off. Then Matthew gets let out a couple of years and starts torturing Steve. And he pours like loads of petrol on him, and he's about to drop the lighter. Drops the lighter, and it turns out to be water. And he just did it just to psychologically damage him. Fucking gripping.
Sounds really uplifting.
Drama.
Fucking hell.
Fucking gripping, mate.
But is it the tragedy that you like so much?
I don't know. I just really love it. I fantasize about being in it.
Is that your dream?
Yeah.
You've got to be fair, like no longer taking the piss. Like, you do look like you could be in it.
Yeah.
Like,
I've already thought of my character's backstory.
I mean, I don't think you do that. I think they do. You want to write the theme tune, sing the theme tune? No, I'm pretty sure that you get cast and then
I don't
give
care.
you a role.
Not always. Not always. Joe Absalom.
Finger at me.
Joe Absalom. Joe Absalom. He got the role created for him. He auditioned for another role. He went, he's so good. We're giving him a bigger part.
Like The Undertaker.
And the same with...
He had that have created.
And the same with Lacey Turner. Stacey Slater. Who...
I know Stacey Slater is,
yeah. Who was one of my most famous wanks.
Hold on, famous in your head or as in most talked about?
One of my infamous moments is I robbed my mum's soap magazine, came all over Lacey Turner's face in the pull-out, and a bit of splash.
What were you pulling out of?
And so I just came on her face because
Michelle,
I'd advertising her face, and I got a bit of splash of cum on Claude Greengrass from Heartbeat. So I came on Claude Greengrass's face.
You might be the only man to ever admit that. You might be the only man that has.
You might be the only man who knows who the fuck Claude Greengrass is. Never heard of him.
You never heard of Claude Greengrass? No. Oh, mate.
I'm going to slide a photo over in here.
We've got a photo, Greengrass. Splashback.
So is that you want to be on East? How would someone like you're a Northerner though? You're more suited to Corrie, aren't you? Do they have Northerners in East End?
I'm glad you've asked. So,
mate, the amount of thought you've put in.
Yeah. So do you know Jay Brown?
No.
Right. So
Anthony.
So Jay, so Jay came in at around 05, 06 to live with his granddad Bert.
Bert Brown.
Yeah, Bert was Northern. He passed away. Jay's dad comes back in it around 06, 07, who's Manc. Jay's Cockney, grew up in London with his mum, and Jace comes back from Manchester to look after him. So he's got a Manc dad.
Okay.
His dad gets killed in 08 because he used to be a football hooligan and he got beat to death by his former hooligan mates, because he wanted out the game. So
How are you saying this with a straight face?
So Jay Brown is ginger.
Okay.
I'm ginger. His dad's Northern.
Fuck off.
His dad's Manc. I'm Manc. So I'm going to come back in the Queen Vic and I'm just going to go looking for Jay Brown. And like Mick behind the who's asking mate of yours, is it? You could say that. I'm his brother. How good's that though?
Goosebumps.
Swear down. It's any producers what, and then 10 years, 15.
You were about to say, is any producers watching them went, nah, there's not. 10, 15 years later.
And 15 years later, I can watch myself on the drama channel. Oh, yeah. You got to have a dream, though, haven't you?
My nan was in, what was it called? Cracker. Did you ever watch
really?
that? Yeah,
I've
she.
not seen it. I know it is. Robbie Coltrane, innit?
Yeah. So I've never watched it, but apparently someone died and she sang at the wake and at the funeral of that person. I don't know. It was a big, like, death. Like, not like a Who Shot Phil death. But yeah,
no.
Yeah, she's... That's from me nan, that. No. But yeah, man, she was in Cracker and yeah, it's her claim to fame.
Yeah, I'd love to be an EastEnders, man. That's my showbiz.
You've got a fucking profile now, lad.
Get me.
You've probably got more followers on Twitter than most of the people in EastEnders.
Yeah, he was flexing his Twitter numbers before.
Yeah.
No, he just was asked casually and just said them. But what have you changed? Has your life changed since you've had this increased profile? Do you get recognised in the street?
Occasionally, not massively.
Yeah.
But sometimes just for being a piss can as well.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah.
I got grounded last week. 31 years old. I'm grounded. I had to ask her to leave so I could do a podcast, and she went, "You come straight back."
You don't understand. I need to go to work, Mum.
What did you do?
I went out and got pissed like Wednesday night, Wednesday or Tuesday or something. I got fucking leathered. So I don't even remember going to the gay village or anything.
But you came home in that shirt.
But I just, like, because I drink to black out.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you go?
You don't
with
look
that
like
intention?
you've got self-control.
Yeah, I only drink to black out because otherwise, what's the point?
I don't know.
Plus, I
to
love
enjoy yourself, maybe.
No, but that's what I love though. Any sip of a drink for me, I could wake up. That's what I love. I love the gamble of it all.
That beer you've had now, is that going to lead to a blackout? Is that the plan?
He's got to go home after this.
I'll go home, but I'll probably
Sit in his chair until 9.
Go out for a few, to watch the match and that. But yeah, I went out and I came in singing fucking Boyzone at like 6 a.m.
Which song?
Of all the songs.
Picture of You.
Got a picture.
I don't know that one.
Remember, never know
What a song to be vibing on.
Yeah, so I was vibing on that. And woke the house up. She's fucking at the roof.
Did you stop as they were waking up, or did you go harder? You had an audience?
So I was just like stumbling all over the place, falling up the stairs, just general piss canness.
General Tuesday.
Yeah, so the next day I knew, I went, oh, I'm in trouble here. I don't know why, but I've got the
fear.
There's an atmosphere of I'm in trouble.
Do you like that too?
Well, I don't know. I tried to casually leave because I was getting picked up to do podcasts in Liverpool, right? So I try and leave. I just go, all right, I'm getting picked up in 10 minutes. And my mum just thought, you fucking I'm leaving the house, blah, blah, blah. Bollock me. Then you can fucking stay in, all that. Like, you're not going out the week. Just grounded me. And then, listen to this, right? So my mate's picking me up at R4. I don't have notifications on anything. So I don't have text, WhatsApp, Messenger.
Just live off the grid.
Twitter.
I'm like that though. I can't be doing. We've seen it. Like I don't reply to anyone. I'm getting really bad with it.
It's not the fact of that. It's I like to leave my phone for 2 hours and then check it and just like it's like a nice little surprise that someone's pops up.
I actually kind of back that.
Yeah, I like
that's
the.
all right.
Like, ooh,
What if no one's messaged you? You just go a little bit sad.
someone's always messaged.
Do you know who you fucking talking?
Show me who I am, man. Oh, we've got
Fucking man of the match.
Man of the mash.
Man of the match. Title of the episode. Man of the match. Like that. So I always have a message. My mate said, picking you up at R4, right? So my mum shouted at me. Sometimes when my mum shouts at me, I'll stand in the front garden for a stare. I'll just stand in my garden. Just
absorbing it.
Yeah. Just to not be in the house. But not go for a walk. I just stay stood there.
What's going on in your head?
And I was stood there, right, for 7 minutes.
It's a long time.
Yeah, just like that.
7 minutes in the garden. It's like a really shit PG fucking.
Yeah, like an art house film, innit? Yeah. So I'm 7 minutes in the garden, just staring. Not checking my phone, not got headphones in, just looking.
At what?
Nothingness. The abyss. Contemplate. Not even thinking. Just I'm going out for a stand.
I think that's the close. That's the most northern approach to meditation.
Yeah, I like to go out for just to stand somewhere.
Not a walk.
Not a walk.
Not a run.
Not just a nice stand.
Everything I know about you, you would take the. If Harry Stacchini said he does that, you would rip him for months.
Oh yeah. Well, he's a fucking jam sandwich eater, isn't he? Fucking little seeded bread eating cunt.
But if anyone done any of the stuff that you do, you'd rip them for it.
No.
Yeah, it's much noncier than fucking chicken soup and yogurt.
No, so I have this stand, and then I thought, right, 7 minutes are up. I'm going to go in for the Vimto. So I have my Vimto. And then I check the clock and it's like 25 to 5. Oh, fuck, I better check my messages. And just in text 6 minutes earlier saying I'm outside. So he for all he knows, he's texted me, I'm outside. See me come outside, just stand there.
And he's watched the stairs
for 6 minutes and go back in for a Vimto.
When was this?
The other day.
Because he's doing that thing. He did that thing at the Apollo, didn't he, for Ukraine? So you could just blag that you were doing him at 6 minutes silence.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like clap for the NHS.
Yeah.
I always do my little 7 minute silence for the Ukraine.
So he was like, what was she doing? I went, oh, just couldn't find your car.
What's up, guys? Thanks so much for downloading the podcast. Listen, if you're watching on YouTube, please do us a favour, drop the video a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. It really does help more than you think.
And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, or anywhere that you get your podcasts, please give us a 5-star rating. If you think we're worth less than that, just don't rate it. Don't be a nib end. Don't be a Karen. Do one.
And if you wouldn't mind, give us a follow on social media as well. It's at Spread Negativity Pod on absolutely everything, except for Twitter, where it's at S Negativity Pod, because Twitter is a gobshite, and we didn't realise that has a character limit until we decided on the name. So fuck you, Twitter. Let's get back to the episode.
Have you heard about me showers?
Can't say I have, mate.
So I have fantasy showers. So as
opposed to normal ones.
Yeah. So although I look like I do, I have 3 showers a day, but not all for washing.
Okay.
Only one's for wash. And I have 2 where...
I don't think that's good for your skin.
Well...
None of what he does is good for him.
Feel me hand.
Hey, soft. Soft to be
3
fair.
showers.
Look at him giving it all doubt me now.
So I have showers, right? I have fantasy showers where I act out scenes in my head. So I always, there's a few that I do. So one of them, I put a playlist on, and it's called, I've got it on my phone, Fantasy Showers, like a playlist, and it's songs I wish I'd written as a prodigal 16-year-old. And I act out going on Britain's Got Talent, dead nervous, and then they say to me like, "Oh, what's your name?" And I go, all nervous. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm I'm Jamie. I'm 16, and I'm from Manchester." Okay, Jamie. What? And they're like, "Oh, he's a bit too nervous, this kid." And then go, "What are you going to sing?" "I've written my own song, if that's okay." And like, "Oh, are you sure?" "I've got my own song. It's called Purple Rain." And then Purple Rain comes on my phone.
Prince.
And I'm just fucking 16, blasting out Purple Rain. And I'm getting standing ovations and golden buzzers. I imagine Amanda Holden on the toilet as one of my judges and that. So the
squeezing out a cable.
so the 3 songs that come on, they're like my heat, semi-final, and final.
Oh, you envision the whole competition?
Yeah. And I do like, I act out like the talking head things.
You talking to the camera?
Yeah.
What's your sob story?
You don't like MASH?
Yeah, I'm just like, I was just a dead nervous kid, and it just makes me express myself.
My mum celebrated me first.
Yeah. So I act out that. I act out sporting moments as well. So I pretend to be a boxer, fighting Canelo in Mexico on Cinco de Mayo.
On his fucking territory.
Yeah, on his turf on Cinco de Mayo, which is like
well-pronounced.
A big bank holiday in Mexico.
Thanks, Jamie. Do we give the look that we're fucking idiots?
It's the 5th of May for any thick cunts watching. Shout out Mr. Conway for the Spanish. So I act out fighting Canelo against the odds, and I walk on music and stuff like that.
Which is?
Walk on music.
Purple
so
Rain. That he wrote himself.
No, I've had a few. So I always imagine myself as 19-0 going into the fight, and then I'll play Not 19 Forever by Cortinas. As in, I'm going to go 20-0 here.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I
love it. What sort of logistics has got to be in place where Canelo's your 19th fight, but also on the 5th of May in Mexico? Yeah. And also, if you had 19 fights, Canelo would be what, 77 by that point?
I fluctuate ages. I've been 16, I've been 23, I've been 24. We're fighting at our peaks. I'm a unified world champion at a different weight, and I move up in weight to fight him, and it's like the best 2 pound for pounds of all time fighting. One I don't always win, by the way, because I like an unlucky loser story.
Yeah, so the underdog.
So listen to an unlucky loser story, right? So I also act out playing darts, right? And I'm 17, and I'm in the darts final.
That's the only one that's realistic so far.
And I get 2-9 darters in the final and all that stuff, and I'm against Phil Taylor, and I just get beat 7-6 in the final, and then I'll act out the interviews. So Phil Taylor's like, "Oh, you've won, Phil. Your 17th World Championship." I went, "Listen here now. This lad behind me is a future champion." And I'll lean on the shower wall and I'll go like that.
Are the act outs physical as well as mental? Yeah. Or are you saying it out loud?
Physical.
Yeah.
I'll sort of mime it. Or sometimes with an interview, or sometimes act it out.
And how long are these showers going on for?
20 minutes, half an hour.
And what the fuck's the water got to do with anything?
It just adds to it.
Oh no, I can get that. I can get on board with that. To be fair,
that's the thing that confuses me the most: is what part does the water play?
It plays a big part. It's just a bit of atmosphere, isn't it? Yeah. Do you ever, oh, so I don't just do fantasies in the shower. Sometimes when it's raining, I go, right, I'm going to go out and play a music video, and I'll go for a walk or a stand in the rain and have like Adele on or something. I'll honestly just sometimes just stand in my garden looking through my window in the rain with my headphones
the
in.
fucking James Bond theme tune.
With my headphones in, yeah.
Are you okay?
Listen, it sounds chaotic, but once you get into it...
Yeah.
I found it by accident. So
How did you discover it?
Because just like on buses and stuff, when it's pissing down in rain...
You look out the window.
And you're looking out, and I'm looking out the window, and I'm like, going to meet my long lost lover or something. I've just had my
in
heart
Droylston.
broke. Yeah, I've just had my heart broke or whatever. I recommend it honestly. I've acted out horse races in the street.
Wait, what?
Are you the horse or the jockey?
The horse.
So you run along your street?
No, don't run. Don't run.
So you're a horse that doesn't know what he's doing?
No, you can't run. That's against the rules. Because what you do is...
Someone else is in the... You can't... Oh, okay. Right, I'm
see
with
someone
you.
else in front of you.
Yeah.
A few paces in front of you. And a few paces in front of them, there's a lamppost. The winning line. And I'll just go... I go, I'm Bluebell coming up on me. He's getting there with every stride. He's reeling him in, he's getting lonely in front. Bluebell, getting there with every stride. Bluebell!
I'm so glad you found stand-up because I actually think you might have killed a few people by now if you had done that.
Are you... You're labouring under the illusion that he's not whilst doing stand up. Like that's still well within the realms of possibility.
The only damage I do is to myself.
Okay,
that's reassuring. Nice one, Jamie.
Yeah.
Can quote you on that. You're gonna have a Netflix documentary in like 9 years.
Well, I fantasise about my funerals and stuff. Do you know what I mean? I want to go to my own funeral.
You said funerals, so you've had.
I'm like a cat, baby.
Shit's in the garden.
Yeah. I'm actually
just fucking
funny you say that. I'm actually banned from shitting in one of our toilets.
Okay. You have more than one toilet?
Yeah, but because we had one, because we've got my nana's house now.
Yeah.
And when my granddad was still alive, we had to get it adapted because he had a stroke and that, so he couldn't go upstairs. So we've got a downstairs toilet. The upstairs one. So that's my shower room, but I'm not allowed to go toilet there. I've got to go toilet upstairs, and my mum the opposite. So she bathes upstairs and toilets downstairs. It's just a system we have.
Why would she want to bathe where you take your shits?
Yeah, that's the strangest thing.
Because she's done up the downstairs bathroom. Like she spent a few grand on it. So she don't want me ruining it because I had an incident.
Yeah. And the incident. What was the incident?
Well,
he had a stroke as well, but it was over his Auntie Michelle.
I was sick so hard I followed through onto my mum's bath rug.
Oh my god, lad! Do you know what? I've done something similar.
Yeah,
I've done something
similar. I needed a sick and a shit at the same time, and I just didn't know what to prioritise.
Needed a sick.
Yeah. So I thought I'll clench cheeks and heave.
Into the so you threw up in the toilet and shat on the floor.
Yeah, but the relief, unclenched, shit all over my mum's good bath.
Surely the best. I mean, I don't want to assume that you were fully compass mentis.
Yeah, that's what I know.
Well, surely the main, like, what would make sense is you take a shit and then you just sort of.
I know, but when you're in panic stations, do you know what I mean?
I've had that happen. Yeah. Shitting on someone's rug. Yeah, I was staying at my mate's auntie's house. And I was like staying in the room directly opposite the toilet, and it was one of them fucking wake you up in the middle of the night, your stomach cramping shits. It's a rare shit. I'm sure you've had that shit before. A diet of chicken soup and yogurt will do that to a man. And
you've probably not had a solid for quite some time.
Legged it to the toilet and just fucking didn't make the turn in time and just kind of like fucking just splat the rug. And it was my mate's auntie's rug. I had to try my best to clean it. There was just a little fucking brown stain that remained on the rug. And every time I was there after that, I could see that fucking stain.
How old were you?
Came out. Too old to...
Yeah. I've shit myself once.
I'm talking like...
While my mate was in the house, he still doesn't know.
I have a few times.
Like to this day.
Yeah.
I've fucking loads of shit myself stories.
When was the last time?
Probably that one on the rug.
I think that was mine as well, to be honest.
Yeah, that was only a year ago. 6 months, 8 months ago.
So you've only just been banned from that bathroom then?
Yeah.
It's a recent development, yeah.
Yeah. So, she don't know. Sometimes I fucking shit there.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect crime.
Bad boy. Shower still going.
You want to ground me?
Ground me at your own peril, mum.
What happened to the rug? Did it get saved?
No.
Terrible.
Irreversible damage both to the rug and mine and my mum's relationship.
Okay, good stuff. Yeah, I shit myself once. I was mine's probably the most embarrassing of the stories though, because at least both of you were hammered. Yeah. I shit myself before a night out.
Before it?
Yeah, but not because like I just had like a curry that day or some shit, and I was washing the dishes and my mate was in the bedroom just having a drink, and I was about to take a shower. We'd got there mad early, and I was about to take a shower, and I thought I'll just get these fucking washed up here first, and I just didn't get my timings right, and I really needed a shit, but I thought it's only a couple of plates, I'll just fucking box this off and then go and take a shit and then have my shower. And yeah, man, I was just fucking literally outside the bathroom door, and he was thankfully in my bedroom, and yeah, I just had to fucking like...
That's horrendous. That's so your mate knew about it.
No, he didn't know. He still didn't know to this day. So Matt, if you're watching...
You managed to hide
we got barred off a golf course because my mate was shitting in the bunkers.
You said, like on one occasion, or was it a repeat offence?
We used to always run on the golf course and that, and like rob the golf balls. When it's on the fairway, just get up and fucking launch it in the pond.
Oh, so you weren't playing golf?
No, it was just causing fucking murder. Like putting people off the swing in the bushes and that.
Yeah.
Just shouting while they're about to hit.
Like Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. Like in Jackass, when they have it with the air horns. We got it off that. It was just shouting when people running on, fucking launched it and fucking running back in the bushes. But my mate got caught shitting in a bunker.
Nice.
I shit myself once on the way to work. Oh, this is horrific.
I was just going to say,
so you were sober?
Done it in public? Like, is that?
Yeah, this is horrible. This is one of the worst moments in my life. And also best.
And you've had a lot.
I was about 22. I went out I went out for Sunday drinking on all day and night, right, on the beat till fucking like 7 or something. I'd work fucking 9 o'clock, and it's my uncle's company. I was always getting in trouble for being late and stuff. So I'm like, fucking drag myself out of bed, get to the bus stop. I had to get 2 buses to work. So I'm texting him like, oh, I'm going to be late. Didn't even reply. So fuck's sake, he's right on one. Didn't even reply to me saying I'm running a bit late.
I hate that passive aggressiveness. Like my old boss was like that.
Yeah. You said that as if he didn't like stay out till 7, and
it just makes me dead fucking anxious.
So I was waiting for the bus, and I'm like, fucking buses. Just one of those days where, everything that could go wrong was going wrong. Like the bus was fucking like took half an hour to get here, starting every 10 minutes. Fucking get on the bus, get on the second bus. The second bus, I'm like, oh, I'm fucking going here. And it just came out. I've shit myself on the bus. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What were you wearing? Like,
just like work, that's just jeans.
Yeah.
A guy on the bus stood up and was like, I've got some spare jeans. He was like, nah, I've done it now.
Yeah. I'll carry on. So I get off the bus.
I'm only in goal, I swear.
Get off the bus, fucking go in the buckies to clean myself up and that.
Not to place any bets.
No, I had a bit of a foot. When in Rome.
It's like you shit yourself on purpose just to have an excuse.
Didn't you work in a bookies? Was this not the time?
No. This is after I got sacked. So shit myself, nipped in the bookies, cleaned myself up, fucking finally get to work. I'm about 45 minutes late. Fucking, so I've done all this hassle, got up late. Bus was like,
how do you clean yourself up? Sorry, like I'm struggling to
just fucking throw my boxes away and do the best.
Did
I
it
could.
not go through
your standards are very high.
Do the best I could. I mean, I say clean myself up. I was hardly pristine. I weren't making fucking London Fashion Week or anything. Don't get me wrong.
Coachella looks.
Yeah, so it just had one of those days where woke up late, bus was late, second bus I've shit myself on. I've had to go on the bookies. I've lost 20 quid on the roulette machine. Fucking horrific. Get to work. Shutters are down. Ring me boss. Fucking bank holiday Monday, and I didn't even know. fucking Easter Monday or
That's why he
something.
didn't reply. He wasn't in bed.
No.
he
He didn't reply because he was pissing himself. And why didn't you tell me? He went, no. I just thought that's your fucking punishment.
More devastated that you lost 20 quid on the roulette than the fact you had shit in your pants.
Fuck you know.
So it was horrific, but Joe, when you get to work and you're like, I can't get through work, I just get to go home.
The relief.
So there was a bit of a relief.
So you still went home with a smile on your face?
Yeah, so I went home with a smile.
So to sum up,
smile on my face and shit in my pants.
That's what he was going to say. Like, to sum up, you've got on the bus, took a shit, lost 20 quid in the bookies, and then went home. Yeah. That was your day.
And still called it one of the best days of my life. What a fucking day that was.
Oh, fucking hell.
Golden Monday. Golden Monday of 2013.
Fucking hell. Jamie, this has been a pleasure, mate. At the end of the episode, we do a section. If you've come to the episode because of Jamie and he's been on, it's we call this a podcast Spread Negativity because we're just people that want to talk about shitting yourselves and then just make it funny and just all the shit things that have happened in your life, no pun intended. We're just going to talk about it and make it funny, but we have a section at the end of the episode where it's called Off Your Chest and we invite the guests to just get something off the chest. Jamie's done it quite a bit throughout, but have you got anything that's pissed you off this week, this month, this year?
Yeah.
Talk me through it.
Holidays. They're fucking useless.
Do you mean
As
going
in
abroad?
Spain or bank holiday?
Holidays. Going away.
Right.
So much.
Aren't you going to Turkey next week?
That's what I mean. That's what's prompted it. I'm being dragged to fucking Turkey against my will for a stag do. And I've lost my passport because people who keep hold of forms, I just can't trust. So I'd always lose my passport. Right? I lost my passport when I lost my virginity and lost a holiday because of it. Right. I always lose it, and I lost my passport recently again because I needed it for a job and I just can't. I don't know what I've done with it. If I take something out of the house, I know that is, a chance of losing it.
Yeah,
and I've just
Rest in peace, the boxers of 2013.
I've just lost my passport now, so I've had to sort out getting a new passport for this holiday. And my mate's mithering me to get it all sorted. There's loads of forms to fill in. You got to change currency. There's no fucking point.
You don't have to change currency. It's 2022.
You do.
Get a Monzo card.
No, I'm not there.
Do it.
No,
That's
again,
another form.
More forms. What do you want? Why?
It's so easy. It takes 5 minutes.
It's fucking shit. I hate forms. I hate forms. I'm filling in a passport form. You've got to get it signed by someone to certify who it is.
Yeah.
It's not Victorian England. I am who I am. What do you mean you need to get it signed? What do you mean? Someone needs to certify who I am. Are you fucking joking me? You've got to fill it in block capitals. It can't be blue ink. Only black ink, which I found out.
After you filled it
in blue.
So I've got to go all the way to fucking Liverpool to get an emergency passport, to get fucking within a week. 150 quid for a passport to get into a country I don't want to go to. Right.
When was the holiday booked, lad?
Ages ago.
So you've had time.
Well, I thought I'd find my passport by then.
Did you look for it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Had the house upside down.
I am who I am. Imagine that, a passport control. Go on Twitter. I am who I am.
Give it like literally 3 months as well when his mum finally lets him in the downstairs bathroom again. He's just on the system.
Under the rug he's shat on.
So I went to passport office to get me interview done and that. You're waiting half an hour. You got a fucking strip search to get in the passport office.
Really? Sorry to interrupt you, lad. What's the difference? What's an emergency passport?
Well, just fast track, Joe. Where you get you just get it rapid. So I'm waiting for 45 minutes in the fucking passport office. The worst chairs in the world, by the way. I don't know. It must be anti-immigration thing. Where we put these metal benches with no room for your fat legs. And listen to this, right? So I get called up, my ticket gets announced and that, right? So I pull my chair, I manoeuvre my chair so we can get comfy. Again, they're constricted and uncomfortable, and everything's just made to make you feel on edge. Even at airports, I hate how nervous people get.
Yeah.
Do you know how stressed and proper it has to be?
Yeah. You think the slightest thing, you're just not.
It's why I can't just be like getting on a bus. Just fucking relax a bit. Come on, mate.
Push past the old
Just
people.
relax, man.
Didn't you miss your flight on Paul Smith's stag do?
Yeah, I've missed flights before.
Yeah.
But,
You should probably have a bit more.
but I just hate all the process of getting into an airport, and there's a check-in and there's a gate and there's everything. Every little thing is painstaking. There's 9 forms to fill in. You've got to take your fucking belt off. You've got to put your keys in. Oh my God, I hate it. It's so stressful. You get there, you're fucking 14 hours away from your hotel. You have to get on a fucking coach stinking of piss with all these other fucking smelly cunts. It's horrible. The best part about an holiday is coming back. As soon as you're there, you're like, I can't wait to get back. It's shit. I hate them. Fucking hate them, right? So I'm manoeuvring my chair, and I fucking full on Alan Shearer head of the Perspex window. I go boom in front of 50 odd people. They're all pissing themselves at me in their ass seats. I'm rubbing my head. The guy goes, "Oh, watch the window." I went, "Oh, I'm sorry." Yeah. Was your granddad on the Titanic? Hey, watch the iceberg on. Yeah, nice one. Good after the crisis, you fucking little rat. Like turning up to Ground Zero with a Henry Hoover. Oh, you fucking good at you, daft cunt.
Said the guy who headbutted the fucking window.
So I whack the Perspex box in front of everyone. Everyone's laughing at me and that. And then he goes, "Oh," and he's like, "Oh, what now? What have I done now? Probably missed a box off or something." In the passport office, which immediately makes me a terrorist, clearly. "Oh, this ink's a bit navy blue, lad. Are you sure you're not in ISIS?" Yeah, that'll be it, lad. Fucking daft cunt. And then he goes, "Oh, you've lost 3 passports in 10 years and 2 months." So, yeah.
That's as if that's unrealistic, though.
I know. He went, "You just got away with it. If it was within 3 years, within 10 years, then you'd be fucked, basically." Really? So all that, the admin of going on holiday is one thing I want to get off my chest. It's fucking bollocks. I'd pay someone just fill my forms in, carry me bags, weight allowances. Why can't I take more than 20 kilograms? Why? Why can't I have 100 millilitres on the... What? How am I going to make a fucking bomb out of a bit of Aquafresh? Have a fucking day off. Relax. I'd rather go on with a bit of orange juice and run the risk of getting blown up. I don't care. You should be able to sign a form where everyone agrees to let liquid on. I go, yeah, I'm sound. I'll go on the slightly risk of getting blown up.
Just because you want juice.
It's nothing to do with the bombs and whatnot. It's just so they can sell you drinks.
No, I don't give a fuck, mate. I don't care.
I don't think it matters.
He wants to take his own Tropicana.
Bollocks. Everything about going on holiday is just fucking stressful. And then when you're on the holiday, you feel forced to have fun
because you've enjored your 9 forms, and
you feel forced into this.
Is that because you didn't choose to be there in the first place?
But even on stag do's as well, it's like it's for organised fun.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? I like getting a text like having a quick pint, going out, blacking out, waking up covered in my own shit and vomit because it's not been planned.
It's spontaneous.
Yeah, I like the spontaneity of it. There's too much planning. Plans are for grands, mate. I don't like plans. I think it's plans. Any sort of planning and forms or anything like that. It's just
you
boring,
reek of admin, to be fair.
I'm a proper planner, mate.
It does my fucking head in. So,
I do think you make it difficult for yourself, though.
Holiday admin is what I want to, get off my chest.
I think you're built for a caravan holiday. You just eliminate everything you've just
said. To be
said.
fair, that might be right up his street, that.
With a caravan holiday.
Dartboard in a conservative club.
Yeah, but I've been on caravan holidays before, and once you hear you fucking nana shitting in a tin bucket.
I felt the truth in that statement, lad.
Fucking hell, she could steam one out. R.I.P.
When was the last caravan holiday you went on? Because they've sort of upgraded them since. And
he's definitely banned from Haven, so.
Like 01, 02.
For not using the tin bucket.
Sort of area, yeah.
Yeah, I
Who
think
shot
if
Phil?
Who shot Phil
Who
here?
shot Phil?
yeah.
Who shot Phil and who cleaned out Nana's sweet corn?
Oh, fucking hell. Jamie, have you got anything you want to plug, lad?
Yes, Jamie H Comedy on Twitter and Instagram. Give me a follow there. I've got my own podcast, Hot Water's Green Room podcast. Check that out, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts from, Apple, Spotify, and all that. I'm gonna announce some work in progress shows in the autumn, Manchester and Liverpool. I'm just waiting on dates to be confirmed and that. So keep an eye on that.
Sick. Where will they be posted when they're available?
On my Twitter, mate.
Sick. Yeah. Give us 3 things you hate, lad.
I
know you've just given us several, but
comedians who wear jumpers.
That's me.
I'm wearing a hoodie, is that okay?
Hoodies sound. It's a specific. Wearing a mustard type of mustard jumper, and I don't know how to chat girls up. That's so awkward. Musical comedians, they can fuck off and all. You don't see me going to karaoke night with fucking knock jokes, do you? Get your fucking keyboard off me stage. Like fucking following Avicii. Fuck off.
Because he's dead as well.
And a bit of a controversial one, roast dinners.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like you're doing a passive aggressive call out of Adam Rowe.
Oh no.
Getting them sort of vibes.
No,
he'll fight you for that.
Yeah, I know he will. But I just something about him. I've just got a theory that people pretend to like them because they're comforted with a universal opinion.
Like soap operas?
No, because it's not soap operas I like. It's not soap operas I like.
It's EastEnders.
And soap operas are actually very jarring. They have a very, very... they don't get praised a lot at all, soap operas. You're wrong there.
Okay.
Roast dinners get praised so much and they smell like an old people's home. They're fucking dog shit. You don't get chips on them. Are you fucking joking me?
Roast potatoes are just fat chips.
No, they're not.